All right, especially my block one here. I just wanted to put together a quick video just to kind of make sure everyone's on the same page as we started. Obviously, fourth quarter is going to be a little bit different, and this will be quick 3, 4, 5 minutes, just about the quarter and what it's going to look like. So, just like we were going to, we're still planning on covering 4 units. We'll talk about moles and how they're used in chemistry, chemical reactions. Stoichiometry is when we combine these two things, and then last but not least, we'll talk about acids and bases and their relevance in the real world. Just a couple reminders. This is still an upper level class. You guys are going to have to think at a high level. This will not be something you can just breeze through. The current expectation is that you spend about 45 minutes a day on stuff. Obviously, we can't do a full block together, and some days it probably won't be quite that much. But just like in our normal class, you guys are going to have to be independent and kind of really learn and think and work on your own. But I really encourage you to, talk to each other. I'll put up a discussion board. Use your resources. You have the internet. You have all kinds of stuff, and then don't be scared to ask questions with me too. Our Zoom meetings for block one will be on Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 to 1:45. This will not be time that we slow down and go through. I will not walk through everything together. I'll expect you guys to kind of have done stuff on your own, and I'll be able to answer questions, and then we'll talk about little lab experiments that we'll be able to kind of go through together, and I'll always be willing to walk through questions, but don't show up to Zoom meetings and not have done anything and expect to just have it fed to you. So we will take attendance during Zoom. I'm sure you guys have seen that. There'll be a few rules we'll have with Zoom about just how you join, and you don't get to have Tiger King backgrounds and stuff like that. So Carter, I'm sorry, but you need to take down your Tiger King background. How things will go, this is, actually not going to be that different from our normal class. We'll have a little bit of instruction. Sometimes that'll be a video like this from me. Sometimes it'll be a short PowerPoint. Sometimes it'll be someone off of YouTube. Just like in class, I'm not going to give you guys a packet, but you'll have some practice problems. Similar to our normal class, I'll go through one problem with you, either on my whiteboard at home or on my PowerPoint. Similar to my answer key at the front of the room, I will provide the answers, and as we go, I'll show the work so you can kind of follow along. And again, that's going to be really important. I expect you guys to kind of have that honor system where you need to take these problems seriously and just use the answer key to check yourself. If you get stuck, by all means use it, but don't just worship the answer key. Try it for yourself and build confidence by checking the answers as you go. Just so you guys know, on that homework and the quiz, there's going to be questions of varying ability. We're never going to have all really, really high level questions, but they'll start out easy, there'll be a few medium ones, and maybe one hard one at the end. We will take a short little quiz at the end. I know we're normally pretty intimidated by the word quiz, but you'll get to take it a few times. It'll just have 5 questions, and it will be off of stuff that your homework assignment was over, so you'll be able to use your homework on it to guide you as you need to. Like I said, those assignments, I'm not going to have you turn it into me on Canvas, just like in class. In order to understand stuff, you need to do the problems provided. They are going to be pretty important in you understanding your learning, and you'll be able to use that work on your quiz. And again, the quizzes and assignments will look pretty similar, and you'll have the answer keys to the assignments. Those quizzes will usually almost always be 5 problems. Once you start it, I will put a 90-minute time limit, but I don't think you'll ever take that long. I just didn't want you guys to feel stressed. You'll get 3 attempts technically at each quiz, so that kind of takes away the scare factor, but I want to be able to see your work if needed. You'll have to do that on your own on a piece of paper, but quizzes will always be graded, and again, it's more just a measure of if we get the concepts for the day instead of a be scared quiz. Expectations as far as class goes, obviously we can't do labs together, but Mr. McMahon and I have put together a few enrichment activities that look just like the labs and what we do. It's my first time using Canvas too. I know some of you guys have a little bit more, but we'll learn it together as we go. If there's certain formats you guys hate, I'll avoid those. If you guys really liked the PowerPoint helps or my whiteboards, just give me that feedback as we go. And I really haven't built much more than our first unit because I want to build it the best I can for you guys. So I encourage you to check your Canvas and your school emails daily. We'll communicate through both of those things, and we'll still be able to make the most of this. That's really all I have to say. We'll meet together Wednesday for Zoom, and this kind of just got you started on what class will look like.